In the late 1990s, many African American women were portrayed as educated, professional, and other positive characteristics in sitcoms. Even though there were positive characteristics associated with these African American women, there were still myths associated with their character. In 1987, a new black sitcom called A Different World appeared. Whitley Gilbert was a woman in the sitcom that was portrayed as a very narcissistic and overachieving African American woman. This image is very emasculating to black males in the show. Whitley showed that a male counterpart was not a goal of hers, and that her career goals were more important. This is a new depiction of the satire, a woman who emasculates men and is very dominant in the workforce. In 1992, another black sitcom appeared called Martin that featured another emasculating black woman. Pam's negative attitude towards men led her to being single and ridiculed. In 1993, on the sitcom Living Single, Regine Hunter brings a new concept of the man-crazy African-American woman. Regine is characterized as a woman on a hell-bent quest to find her a rich chocolate kin. In 1996, on the Steve Harvey Show, Levette Alize Jenkins Robinson was characterized as a black woman in a professional setting who acted unprofessionally and loud, showing that she could not take her occupation seriously.
In the early 2000s, sitcoms no longer portrayed African American women as professional and educated. The new year brought new myths to African American females. Instead of being educated, they became ignorant. And instead of being professional, they became loud and ghetto. In 2000, on The Parkers, Kim Parker is portrayed as extremely dim-witted. She is often unable to do the most simplistic task. Her ignorance is very evident in the college setting where most of the series took place. In 2000, Lynn was known for her promiscuous lifestyle. This image of a light-skinned woman who is hypersexual resembles the idea of a Jezebel, the idea that a black woman lewd sexual acts and took advantage of men through sex. In 2000, Tasha Mack amplifies the myth of an angry black woman in the sitcom The Game. She personifies this myth by being very quick-tempered and loud. With men, she uses a slew of insults and harsh words that eventually chase them away. With most angry black women, her anger comes from an event in the past that she is unwilling to discuss. In 2006, Janine Payne from Tyler Perry's House of Pain brings back an often forgotten about myth, the crackhead. Seen as a loving wife and mother in the beginning throughout the show, she eventually leaves everybody that cares for her for the one thing she loves the most. It's obvious that there has been a shift in representation of African American women in sitcoms, but why has this shift from more positive images of black women to the emergence of negative and belittling characteristics occur? Why must these stereotypical images and the ideas of Jezebels, mammies, and sapphires continue to appear in sitcoms? They still appear to demean and stigmatize many black women. Not only do these images still exist, but new detrimental ideas have emerged, causing more distorted misconceptions of who black women really are. Young black female adolescents are even affected by these images. They notice how no one sees the other side. They question why must society see them as such, when this is false. These misconceptions not only affect the African American community in a negative way, but it affects preconceived notions about black women that other races use to stereotype these women. These stereotypes being in the media even makes this an international issue. This affects international audiences and their attitudes towards black women. Shedding light on this topic will allow individuals to become more aware of the distorted images of African American women that are displayed in sitcoms and allow these interpretations not to hold value of altering the true identity of an African American woman.